September 28th, 2021. I am having so much lower lumbar pain. It's dorsal, lumbar, inferior. It's just, it is right at like iliac crest, iliad crest, iliac, I don't know. One or the other. Alright, so now, this is the flag that they fly on the boulevard. On the Bell Boulevard, might I add. I ran into tonight a man about the scaffolding. I said to him, first time ever. I said, my mom said something about scaffolding down the block. I said, but I've never seen scaffolding on Bell Boulevard before. He said, yeah, there's something, he's got to coordinate 9 owners now or something along those lines, because the stones are in danger of falling, according to DOB. Now, I'm thinking date of birth. And I'm like, what's DOB? To you? And he was like, I was like, Department of what? And he's like, buildings. I'm like, right, buildings. All right. So that happened. Then he came out with a tape measure and was measuring Dunkin' Donuts, whatchamacallit. I was like, wow, okay, so I don't know what his function is. I was like, what are you, like, property are you the owner of the building? You, like, property manager? Like, and he didn't really answer. Like, typical human. So then I completed my walk, and as I'm walking back, right on the corner over by VIP, but on the Bell Plaza side, there was a smell coming up from the sewer, the open grate in the floor, the metal grate, which has some New Jersey metallurgy reference. It smells like rotten eggs. So it smells like some kind of sulfur dioxide, I think it is. But it's coming up. I smell it every now and again, not at every street level, but it happens often over by City Med. And tonight it was over by Bell Plaza. It just emanates. It's quite foul, but so is everything about New York and this area. I have to think about this. And then there's something with my son, Teofrio 2012, the Mayan calendar baby. He is so incredibly frightened at night. I can't even get up to go to the bathroom without him waking, like he's in a shallow sleep. Even though it says deep sleeper, that's an articulation. He's a shallow sleeper. And the minute I move, he's like, where are you going? Don't leave me. And it's like, he's frightened. I used to be the exact same way in this house. I absolutely hated it here. And I loved my grandfather, but I hated Linda and Lou, and I hated the apartment. I hated this floor. And then every now and again, I would get a smell. It smelled like the walls were rotting, or like the air was, and I said it could be tunnel service, like something in the distant future, depending on how the kaleidoscope is being moved, since I'm already in the wrong position, and it breaks and ruins and brings death in like huge quantities that could have been avoided. So Nucci is deathly afraid of going to sleep at night now. He's been that way since he was an infant, but I've always kept him close to me, except when he shared a room with Daniel, and Daniel was his bunk mate. Daniel slept on the top bunk, and Nucci on the bottom, and Alexander shared a wall that opened and closed. So they had separate rooms, but they were kind of together. It was a really nice area that they grew up in for a short time before that got taken away by some shitbag banker and non-essential New York equipment in Patchogue. So now let me think about this. So Nucci's frightened at night. He doesn't know why he's frightened, but there's something in his tunnel. Being that he's in a foreboding with me at the moment that I'm trying to fix, and with Alexander. But Alexander's cycling away from us at the moment, which is really dangerous. Since that placental cord doesn't ever get unwrapped, it just gets more complicated. Oh, I saw on TV tonight they made reference of like this crepe paper, and they put them at the end of a blow machine, and like a leaf blower, and they put the leaf blower on, and it was like fanning these two like really shitbag entertainment kids. Why is it on whenever E.T. goes on an Inside Edition, they all seem to know each other? Like, where did they all meet? How did they all get this gathering together? I'm just curious. So that happened. And I've got, yeah, Nucci's just incredibly frightened at night. I'm star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, and it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxies, Broken is our space address. And I'm in Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361, where my grandfather began. He moved to Astoria, and then from Astoria he moved to Bayside. And then he started working within this domain. But he's been gone now for a long time, since the 90s, before 2000 happened. And the air smells like sulfur. And I walked past Chase, and there is an accumulation puddle where it's clear on the top, and then underneath it's just like this black ashy silt.
It's 9 o'clock, he's coming in.
All right. It's September 28th, 2021.